Ladies and gents, welcome back to Club Dubbo for the Junior Inter-Region Sides Championship. We're just about to get underway with round 2. We've got a singles match about to hit your screens. It's Travis Moran from Illawarra up against Toby Penyu from ACT. Once again, lending us his golden tonsils. Nick Hind. Welcome, Nick.
Easy for you to say, Andrew.
No, it wasn't, actually.
You better hit reset on the scoreboard, mate. That's a big start from Toby, getting to 25 before he's even got underway. But we're going to be looking at 2 first-round winners, Andrew. Travis Moran had a pretty comfortable win in his first round of action. Toby Penyu defeated Josh Allman from South East, 21-18. So 2 high-quality players. And what we trust is going to be a high-quality contest.
I don't know a lot about Toby being from the ACT, but Travis, I've seen a fair bit of him in action. Of course, a member of the Gorillas Platinum Pennant side that was runner-up. Silver sitting in front of us, no reaction. But Travis also a runner-up in the last 2 New South Wales under-18 boys singles. Recently won the Junior Golden Nugget, didn't he? Or no, sorry, the Australian Open under-18. Yep. Equally prestigious. A quick shout-out of thanks to all our markers. We've got Claire Brown marking now. Claire, of course, she did play in a Junior 7-a-side, I think. Certainly played a lot of junior bowls, was a member of the New South Wales under-18 side back in the day. And lays claim to being the brains and the beauty in her family. Hello, Troy, if you're watching. He'll agree with me as well. But pretty good start from both boys. Travis has the blue bowls. Toby's slightly more of a blacky grey sort of fleck colour, I think. Back to kindergarten for me to do me colours, mate.
No, that's pretty close, Andrew Lynn. And this might be pretty close. He needs to get all the way down here, Toby Penyu.
Yep.
And Claire Brown has said that's one to the young ACT star. Trav now switching back to the left-handed backhand.
Pretty close with this one. He wants to sit that bowl and stay. Very well played.
He's done that for 2.
Well, they're the sort of bowls you need to pull out. Claire, of course, marking. She's not going on to check her text messages. She's popping the score in for us. 2 to Trav.
And, well, tactic straight away here from Travis Moran. This has gone right the way up the line, and least instance indicating he's going to play short. He's going to play 21 and a bit metres. He's going to back himself to roll this jack.
It'll stop.
Where, Andrew?
Ooh. That's a good question. Right on the edge is the answer to that one.
Exciting stuff here. Trav Moran. This is his go.
Pretty good start again. Can somewhat negate the tactic of a drive to kill because your jack's going to go straight back to where it come from if you kill it.
Good test for Toby. He's been probably the dominant junior player in the ACT the last couple of years. There's plenty of talented kids though there. The Yass Bowling Club has got a huge contingent of juniors. They had over 20 kids in their junior club championship. which it's a number of some clubs would be happy to get in their Open Championships. And Toby prevailed in that. He prevailed in the ACT Junior Singles earlier this year, but will be ageing out before the Nationals, so young Jordan Sturgis from Goulburn, he'll be up there. And Travis is another one. He's going to be ageing out after this event. This is his last junior campaign.
But certainly come on in leaps and bounds over the last couple of years, and I think playing with big boys down at Warilla might have been a wonderful thing for Travis. It's to see how they approach the game and how they plan ahead.
Well, after that first bowl, a couple of loose ones from Trav. Fired a couple into the pit. And Toby responding. He's drawn number one.
Well, Travis really needs to get another one in there, or Toby could try and take his out.
There's a shot. Well, it's probably been taken away now.
It is Toby holding, though. Really? We're going to call it a free kick? You got shot?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do it again?
Absolutely. Player of his standard.
Going to call it a free kick if you're playing it, Nick, mate?
For a player of my standard, probably not. But one it is to Toby Penny. It's important. I was talking with him between games, having had a little bit to do with the ACT over the years, and being mates with Coach Stiles there. And Toby got off to a very slow start in his last game against Josh Orban. He was down 8-0 before coming back to win 21-18. So that'll give him some confidence, and getting off the mark early here always gives you confidence as well. You don't want to be stuck on naught for any amount of time.
Singles is one of those beautiful games, though. It's unique in that you never run out of ends. Or traditional singles, not sets play. So you can be that 8, 9, 10 shots behind and still go, you know what, I'm just going to grind this out. Just win 2 or 3 ends in a row, and all of a sudden you just get that little bit of momentum.
Yeah, big momentum game, isn't it? Singles, Andrew Lynn. There's lots of twists and turns can happen.
Seen plenty of times players get well ahead and then just get mowed down.
Well, the last shot or the last couple of shots can so often be the hardest ones to find. See, Toby's done the right thing there. He's banged his first one up into a shot sitting jack high. And with Trav dropping a couple of metres short, fancy there'll be a big correction here.
Now, singles is one game too where if you're running shots or anything that are not quite working and you're not quite got your rhythm, you can just put those attacking shots, the weighted, away and go, you know what, I'm just going to get my rhythm going. I'm going to draw, grind out 7 ones in a row. And my mate Junior, Ellis, I said he went to City Bowling Club during the City Masters to watch the late great Bobby King rattle off 25 singles to win a singles match. Bobby was unconcerned. The beauty of that is too, you keep winning ends, you put your pressure on your opponent.
Well, Toby's putting some pressure on here, holding 3. He has framed the jack up a little bit, but Trav Moran, his only bowl on the rink is the one at the top of your picture there. So, holding 4 live. What's Trav going to do here? Is he going to back himself to run at that jack, or slow down a little bit, try to cut one out? He's playing direct again. Sit the shot bowl, get down to the jack.
Really wants the jack.
He's got it too. Got it out wide though. That's not going to help.
Well, it stayed in.
Oh, is it?
What are we on camera on? We get back to the wide shot. Touch her in the ditch.
Well, if that jack has stayed in, then that touch is probably going to be pretty close.
Well, Toby's put the mat down.
They might be calling for an umpire here, Andrew.
Well,
what does the other angle tell us? Probably not much.
which angle do you want?
The other end of the green.
Not much.
I'm thinking if you zoom in there and give us an indication on the peg. Well, I've got the umpires out there with the mirror.
Oh, he's having a look to see if that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
jack is
saying.
in.
That's what I'm saying. Because if the jack's out, it's 4 shots to ACT. If the jack's in, I reckon it's 1 to Trav.
Well, I've seen some of his Wirrilla teammates attack in singles where I think I wouldn't. Maybe that's why those Wirrilla teammates are playing for Australia and I'm not.
And out is the call, so that's going to be 4 shots to Toby Penyu.
Well, that was a big attack.
Well, he just didn't quite get enough of the jack. Just edged it, sliced it. And
Needed it solid.
yeah, well, a maximum though early for Toby Penyu. That'll give him plenty of confidence, and we see he's got a plan too. He's 2 ends in a row now. He's had the mat.
Well, has he just gone, you know what, you're going to roll minimum, I'm going to go the opposite? Or is he...
Well,
Well, the question is he going against what his opponent did or playing to his strengths? I don't know the answer to that one.
well, based on what we saw the last end, it might be a bit of both. Reasonable start. So pleasantly, scores are coming in from all games. Once again, I'm just checking through. And you can do that at home. Download the Bowls Now app or head to the BowlsLink results portal. That's results.bowlslink.com.au. Trav Moran. Well, that's what you expect from a player of his calibre. It's a mighty start.
Well, I've got 2-5. Our scorecard's showing 2-4. Have I added one on that I shouldn't have? Thought Toby got a 1.
Fortunately, we can subtract here and there.
But, we should be playing the 1 trial, 1 up, 1 back. Yep. Looks like I put 1 extra on somewhere. Toby rolled. Travis had last bowl then, so Toby had to roll the jack. Maybe it just hasn't recorded. Oh, well pointed from Toby. Sits on that shot bowl. Marker Claire will have a good look. Not really sure. Back of the bowl, front of the jack, I think was the indication on the distance there. I think Trav, left-hander, forehand shot. Just trying to arrive to Toby's bowl. Yeah, a little bit on the wide side for that shot. He's quick, actually. He's going to be right through to the sand. Very attacking line. Toby's choice of shot here might depend on whether he thinks he's shot or not. I think the opposite side of the green from Travis. If he thinks he's down, he can try and just get the outside of his own bowl, roll it onto the jack, or get the centre onto Travis's bowl. He can actually push that one over 1 or 2 rolls, stay for a couple. It's probably the shot regardless of whether he's holding or not. Should be a result available to him if he makes any contact on his own bowl. He's pretty close to it. Only result he doesn't want to do is touch the jack across to Trav. He hasn't done that. Hasn't made it easier for Travis either. Travis, he's got to decide whether he's holding or not. If he's not holding, well, probably got to play the slightly harder shot there. Come through the gate. Well, I think Travis thinks he's holding and not going to play his bowl. There's one indicated. It is now 5-3. That will update on our online card for anyone watching who's also eagle-eyed on it. I think Claire just hadn't quite hit the submit button hard enough. Push it again. All good. Travis hasn't brought the mat quite up as far this time. Seems to be just a little bit off his concentration, Travis. Mind you, it's not too bad a start.
Well, he's had a bit of a break, Andrew. He did win the first singles game, quite comfortably. And was sitting down for a little while. 21-10 he got up over Sebastian Jeffrey.
Yeah, there's the ongoing debate, more so in singles than teams games where you've got multiple games in a day. Isn't it an advantage to win quickly in your first or second game? Your first game, if you're going straight back on, or is it an advantage to be keeping going? Does the break mean your muscles just tighten up that little bit? Does your concentration drop, or does it refresh you? And there is no answer. It's game by game. And the fact is that occasionally you're going to have a wait for your opponent. Sometimes you're the one who's going to make your opponent wait. Just depends on how quickly the games get through. And we've seen it state champs where one player has breezes through their opening game and has a wait of up to 2 hours, 2.5 hours at times. Does that break do you good or bad? And the answer is yes, probably, without giving a specific to which one of the options.
Toby just looks to be wanting to get down to that back bowl there of Trav. And Travis holding. We favour a couple of shots. We did see that at the state championships. Corey Wedlock had completed his third game before somebody had completed their second just about. It was he was looking in ominous form in the singles at the state championships in Ballina earlier this year.
Flew through his matches.
Well, I mean, such an accomplished singles player as Corey Wedlock. So Travis, well, you can see very early he didn't like it. And what was really a free kick for him has perhaps given an opportunity for Toby Penyu to turn this head over. He can draw confidently. Any touch is not going to be too bad if he's playing draw weight. Claire Brown did indicate it was 2 shots just previously. I think Toby's left this one short too. Something we talk about often in singles games. And 3 it is to Travis Moran. So, Marco Claire Kelly.
This one's a little bit younger.
Sorry, Claire Brown. Oh, goodness me, I'm going mad. Thank you, Andrew.
Going?
all this time I've spent with you. It's got me over the line. I've gone mad.
Already there.
Well,
you don't have to be crazy to work with us. We'll train you.
6-5 it is though now to Travis Moran. He picked up a 3. It probably wasn't a very good. It wasn't a great 3 though. And if you're Toby Penyu, you know that you can bowl a bit better than that. You've had a down end. Now's going to be the time to pick it up.
At the end of a game that you've lost, it's the sloppy ends that you remember as being the ones that cost you, where you didn't get one within that this standard metre. Anything inside a metre is probably adequate. You want the half a metre to be reasonable and even closer to be good. But in any game, it's the poor ends that define your loss, I think. I always think if I've played 2 or 3 decent bowls on a singles end and my opponent plays a couple of good ones and gets a 2 or a 3 or even a 4, if I've made a decent fist of stopping it and they played a good one, I'll take heart. Whereas if I haven't been within 2 metres and given them an easy one, I'm a bit upset with myself. If you make your opponents work for every shot, you'll win more games than you lose.
Toby wants this one to work hard for him now.
Just going to drive a little short. Maybe got snuck in, I don't know. What do you think? Claire can't decide, so...
No, how can we? Travis, he does...
Well, keep coming down. Little tiny touch and make 3.
He asks a few questions there. Wants to make sure that he's certain of the situation, and he'll be chasing after this one to see what's going on.
I think one of the good skills for a singles player too is asking the right questions. Just get the right facts from the marker. Make it easy for them to give you the right answers as well. So be direct, be specific with what you want to know. Toby wants to get down to Travis's bowls, and he hasn't played this one with near enough confidence, so opportunity here for Trav to play that side of the green again. His backhand being a left-hander. A tiny little touch around the corner. Moves it all of 10 centimetres. He'll make a 3. So Trav, he's just turned Toby's bowl over. It's probably made it shot. So, not the best result for him. Probably be a little disappointed there that he's done that. Toby's still got that shot on that ditch side of the green down to Travis's bowl now. beauty for him now is, though, that he can play that with a lot more confidence. Can play with a foot or two of weight and get his own bowl over onto the jack. It will be a big advantage for him because he's got the one to catch, or he sits Travis's bowl. Just a little wide for that. So it is 1 to Toby. And one shot will bring us to 6 shots apiece. Toby rolls that similar jack length again. Matt back a little. Jack on the tee. And it's a pretty good starter from Toby Penyu. He's got that bowl right up close to the jack, just about jack high. Trav will play his backhand side. Wind is coming from left to right on screen. We'll push it slightly back towards. And Nick will join us again after doing a little bit of troubleshooting. The Toby holding 1, 6 shots apiece. Looking to be confident up here. Just a little touch around the corner would be ideal, and he's got that one nearly perfectly.
Nice to go out and stretch my legs, Andrew.
Travis, a bit of an attack.
No, that's okay. I just didn't know whether you could hear me.
Yeah, I could hear you. Nick was just a bit worried. There's a bit of background noise. I've just turned our gain down to mean that we don't get the telly in behind us for copyright reasons and for other reasons. Toby's drawn again. Travis took one of Toby's bowls out.
Does he go again?
It depends on whether he's 1 or 2 down, I think. And look, 2 down. He might be better off just to play confident draw, try and just roll his own once or twice, or go through and get shot in his own right. That won't be enough width. That breeze will push that one across on that side of the green. I think he's had a finger on each shot there instead of playing one of them only.
Yeah, breeze is starting to get up out there, Andrew, as you've correctly identified, coming from left-hand side of your picture.
Important here for Toby to get in behind this. I would actually be trying to draw a toucher, just change that header slightly. Because Travis, that is framed up. He can get both bowls. He gets the jack back, he'll make 1 or 2.
That last bowl of Toby's might almost be a bit of a nuisance there because he's conscious that you have to be under it.
Well, he's got the slide, and that was probably a little bit of luck involved, but it was always on. You're in the right area, you've got the chance to get a result. The question is, has he made 2? I think he has. Well, we'll find out in a moment.
Well, Toby Penyu's got the net, Andrew.
Oh.
It was Toby's toucher in the ditch. That was number 1. So, while it was a fortunate result for Trav, probably the correct outcome. Bowles was the winner.
Always.
So it's a good game, this, Andrew. 7-6. A couple of young stars. And a good start from Toby Penyu. He's going to be in action at the Junior Nugget too, Andrew Lynn. Amongst a lot of the stars of the sport, Toby's going to be having a crack up there in only a few weeks away, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure when it is, actually. Usually in the Queensland school holidays, I think, and they be in the next week or two. Not sure how they line up with ours.
Well, Toby's got this one lined up pretty well. Just left a little bit short, but parking on the tee. Good home, you can see, yeah, Trav.
There's always the conspiracy theory that the tourism operators up near the border made pressure on the governments to make sure that the school holidays from the two states didn't align, so that they
bigger window for
they
money
had
making.
capacity for both. It's probably a good argument too to spread it out. To just made scheduling interstate junior series a little bit challenging when we tried to make them in school holidays for both. Well, it's not too bad of a point here from Toby.
He's putting some pressure on Andrew Lynn. This has been impressive stuff. And I think we're going to see some pace here from Travis up on the left-handed forehand. Well,
Jack to the ditch.
Jack to the ditch. No touch-up. Yeah. This is the sort of bowl that you need to practice, you need to perfect, and have that in your arsenal.
Well, you got to be able to draw the ditch. And some very good players have said to me, usually what you're trying to do is just get past the 2 metre line. Because you get past the 2 metre line,
You give it a chance.
that one's not going to pass the 2 metre line, and I reckon he's 2 down. Might have cut the third one out, but I think it's another 2 to Toby. Yep.
3, Andrew. 3 it is.
So 3 fingers.
Yes.
You can see her out the window. I can't.
I can. I've got that fortune. So some real pressure being applied.
Well, Toby, the mat a bit further up than he did earlier. Not quite as far up as Travis had it. On the end 2-3-ish. Uh, 10-6.
You can see the breeze starting to impact the shirt there of Travis. It's really.
Well, he apologised for the little slide, but really it's not that dramatic. I think he'd have been shot anyway. Toby going the narrower side of the green.
See, he didn't like that one when he let it go. He knew he had to add a couple of metres on his first and hasn't quite done so.
Yeah, well, he's finished where his other one was chipped to by Travis. Travis doesn't look overly enthused. He has given it more weight. Might count, but you can see why he's not overly enthused. It's just over a metre past. Toby switches side. He's going to play the slightly wider because of the wind side. And with pretty good effect, that'll be shot.
Going to play it well too, Andrew. That's very good.
Travis just needs to take a metre or so off his previous bowl. I don't think he's done it. That's going to run. Well, important here for Toby to add one in. We do know Travis has a good attacking weaponry and he's not afraid to use it. So Toby doesn't add another one in here. He needs to get second or third shot at worst. That's probably good enough. Yeah, two. Otherwise, Travis would have been going whack at that if it was worth three. Because Travis knows that shot 2 metres away is still shot.
He's pretty tight to this, Andrew.
Well, there is a result available, but he's not even going to get that little bit of luck. It's still going to be... Well, it might only be one now, though. See Claire having a good look. Toby also going to put the tape on. And Travis might have got enough piece of his own bowl to cut one out. I think that was just the one. I think that was well short. And Claire's got the one paddle elevated. One more to Toby. Well, that's a very handy lead.
Yeah, to be in front by 5 against a player of that calibre. Really handy.
So Travis just needs to settle down and win a couple of ends. Decent starter from Toby. Trav might have just taken a little comfort stop. Just look at a couple of highlights of the last few bowls played. We did see one from the pairs. Travis back live. Has changed over to the tighter side of the green. Just hasn't quite given that one enough push. A little disappointed with that delivery. And Toby, can he really keep piling on that pressure? That's a good start towards that. Big thing for Travis here is to really push, tighten this score up. The format of this event, you really want to be with a good margin, 2 wins and a good margin, maybe enough to get you through to the medal rounds. Also may not, you don't know. Well, Toby's just at the back of the rink. Probably not a bad tactic. Travis, bowl 3, usually the one where you try to change the head. So you've got one left to correct any damage you do. Looking to just arrive to this shot bowl, I'd say. A little bit of contact, he'd be hoping that Jack springs. Well, he'll be happy with that result. He's turned Toby's bowl over. Toby's still holding. Now Toby, he's got to try and get one into those 2 Travis Moran bowls. Wants to make sure that he's stopping any chance for Travis to score. Toby in the area. Oh, good result. Sat his own bowl through. Still won. And got good position out of that as well. So, Travis Moran, 1 down. Last bowl of the head. Nick, you've been out and done a little troubleshoot?
Yeah, no issues. Just one of the markers wanted to be sure that they'd done the right thing, and correctly they have.
In the words of Montgomery Burns, excellent.
The wind's holding this one, you see. It's not getting back the way that Trav was after. 1 roll out of that Toby Penyu bowl would have made a couple, but it's going to be another end 1 for Toby Penyu in the ACT. They'll be going absolutely mental at Yas Bowling Club. I've no doubt they've got it on the big screen there.
Well, knowing some people who have played there, I think going more mental would be the saying.
You're not suggesting that Sharon Harmer's going more mental than already?
Oh, no, I mean one of my little mateys used to play down at Yas. My mate Pete used to play down there. Well, I don't think he plays there anymore though, so maybe it's a bit harsh on him.
Lots of great ACT representative players have come out of Yas Bowling Club. And this young bloke's looking like another star of the future. Toby Penyu, he's doubling up Travis Moran at the moment. 12-6 he leads. But the quality of Travis, you're never going to write him out, Andrew Lynn.
Oh, he's just run through a fraction. He slightly off at the moment. I think he just needs to find that 5% difference. And he's got to just make a little tough fight here and say, okay, you've got a handy lead, but to hold on to it, you're going to have to work hard. But have that tenacity, the mongrel about you in a singles game, I think. When you're in front, you need to play like you're down. Slight overcorrection there from Trav. I don't know if it's his last hurrah in the juniors. He's under a bit of pressure from himself to say, well, I've been one of the stars. I need to get there and have one more crack at Timmy Thorning.
Go out on top. Well, Thorning looks pretty likely in his section so far. He had a very good win over Harry Conroy in the first round. Harry was, of course, the runner-up to Tim Thorning at the Junior State Championships at Merimbula. Trav needs this one to pull up.
That's close.
It's going to be in the argument. I think Toby might be tempted to play down the forehand and look to sit that bowl now, Andrew, or turn up any of his on the backhand.
Oh, you just got to play a confident draw whichever way you go. And we will flash those progress scores up at the bottom of the screen. From time to time. We'll try and do it fairly regularly.
So Toby sticking out on the backhand. It's just slid past. And now, if you're Trav, play to beat your last bowl, Andrew Lynn.
Yeah, just lose, well, anything from 10 centimetres to 50. Ideally, you'd want it to drop in behind the jack, just make no target.
I think you'll find Toby's out of ammo.
Well, that's even better. You've got a free shot, really. You don't have to worry about what your opponent's going to do. Oh, he's got a little bit of attack in this. He might be looking for Toby's closest, try and make a few.
Well, he's done just that.
Probably be a couple.
As he made two out of it. I feel like that had to be the go if that was the shot. Toby Penyu again. Reaching for the tape.
One for sure. It's only one.
So, yes, one shot. Travis. Probably important, though, Andrew. He hasn't won an end
For a while.
For a little while there. He's dropped 3 or 4 on the spin. And we're seeing a big change of tactics here from Travis. The mat's gone all the way back to the tee. So he's going to say to his young opponent, well, you got me off plan A. Let's see how good you go at plan B now. And a fair start too. Trav Moran.
Well, on that maximum length, that is a pretty good start. Important for Toby now. Try and just drop one inside that. Doesn't look like it's got the speed, so Travis now holding one. Just a little correction needed. A little bit more grass. A little bit more weight. got the slightly higher line. Has he got the speed? Oh, that's not too bad at all.
Well, he's Travis Moran, of course. He's got it pretty close. For Toby, go to school on that last bowl of Travs, adding good metre on your last. He's got this in a better area, Andrew Lynn.
Well, it just depends. He's just going to get the outside of Travs. It's a good second shot. Travis can play with lots of confidence here, though. Turns his own bowl. No problems whatsoever. So, don't need to be shy. Play with plenty of confidence. Make sure you're there. Don't be narrow.
Well, he can be narrowed down to that one of Toby's, but all it might have done would be frame it up then.
He's one shot now. It's just one shot down. Toby, I think he doesn't need to get another one in there. Doesn't here. I think you might see Travis tempted to try and just push Toby's bowl through and stay for 4. He's left that one shy as well. Is it going to be in a pesty spot? Maybe, maybe not.
Well, it's probably a bad spot for himself more than anything.
Well, the question is, with Toby's bowl short, is Travis willing to have a crack at it and risk pushing it onto the jack? Is he going to be too greedy to try and make 4 instead of just confident draw it and make 2? We'll find out in just a moment.
Well, there may be a path on the backhand still for him to punch his own onto the jack and still get a few. Well, see, the backhand has been the option. And that looks like it's only got about half rat power.
Yeah, well, that one's pop gun. Ineffective. I'm guessing from that, his thought was don't push Toby in for shot. I think the thought process is probably did go to let's rip Toby's out and get 4, and the survival brain said, no, don't risk pushing him on. So when he's played to draw, the don't risk pushing him on was the thought there. And, well, the brain made sure he didn't risk it.
Interesting to see what weight Toby plays here. Very rarely does he play with solid weight, but I think that's what he's going to look for here. Get the shot out. And didn't quite have the track for it there, but you could see what he was looking for. Get the shot bowl out clean. Could even get the jack straight back to the ditch. But it's going to be one shot to Travis Moran, and he's picked up 2 in a row now. And it's going to be 12 shots to 9.
Hey, I already put it on.
Oh, you're quick, Andrew Lynn. You're quicker than me.
I wasn't quick because I just had to go and have a look and go, hang on a minute. No, it's only 8. All good. We've got the right score.
A couple of games completed here. Sam Griffiths has had a big win over Regan Bunn. So Central Coast chugging along nicely here. And Cooper Appleby, he's had a big win over Flynn Thompson. So Hunter Valley getting a good one up there.
Well, we said it was near maximum last time.
This is now all you can eat, Andrew, just like our dinner last night. This is the full distance.
It was just a little snack last night, mate.
Just a little snack. We had a lovely trip down to a Japanese restaurant last night. It was all you can eat. And for some of us, it was all you can possibly eat. We had to roll Andrew Lynn and Lee Stinson out of there.
You talk with forked tongue.
No, it was a very good feed. They looked after us beautifully. As well as we've been looked after beautifully everywhere here.
Well, I thought the Thursday night snitty special here was an absolutely outstanding success for the club. $10 for a snitty and chips and salad or mash and veg.
And I did say...
Didn't all the junior bowlers love it?
Oh.
And the families and...
The entire town, I think most of them were here. They were lined up halfway across the club to order a schnitzel.
Went through pretty quickly, though. So if you're in Dubbo on a Thursday night, jump up to Club Dubbo, the home of the West Dubbo Roos. $10 snitty night. A couple of bucks extra for a nice topper. Tell them Nick sent you. You won't get any money off, and they'll look at you blankly and say who. But, well, a little bit of a wild start from the boys. A little bit of breeze coming across, and just the odd high cloud around at the moment. And they're probably heading all their way to Orange to dump snow and rain. Make it 2 degrees. But plenty of players out there without a jumper on at the moment, so not too bad.
Not too bad here from Toby. That's going to slip in and be number 1. And at this maximum range, he's done well.
Needs this to hold on.
It's not going to.
It's going to go outside his own, so Toby, chance to make it 2.
She's changed her tune there, Claire. She said it was 1 to Toby before, and now she said it's 2 to Travis.
It's a very high line. Is it going to come back?
Well, doing its best work late, but as you say, very high. So tape measure coming out. Well, on the picture we like the ACT with the yellow stickers there, but Claire has suggested it might go the other way. And Travis Moran concedes. So 13 shots Toby Penyu, 8 shots Travis Moran. And it keeps going this way, Andrew. They might be eating into our lunch hour.
Oh, we might have to take industrial action.
It'll be a production line. They'll get us fed, no worries here. Over 100 competitors here at the Junior Inter-Region 7-a-side. Andrew Lynn, Nick Hind with you, wherever you're watching around Australia or around the world. You're at Club Dubbo with us today. Home of the West Dubbo Roos, as Andrew has just pointed out. And you're watching a really good contest here between Illawarra's Travis Moran and Toby Penyu from the ACT.
Oh, good starter from Travis. Needs to produce that a bit more often. He just hasn't quite found the range so far. And Toby Penyu has taken advantage of that. But, just 5 shots in it at the moment. So, certainly within striking distance.
And then coming up for you this afternoon, travel on a pretty fair track again. This afternoon around 2 o'clock, the scheduled start time. But do make sure that you like, follow and subscribe. Have your notifications turned on. We're going to be seeing Josh Toby and Harley Wilson representing Riverina Murray up against Mackenzie Wicks and Charlotte Heyman for Greater Newcastle. So some more fine young stars of our game to come this afternoon. Tomorrow it'll be the fours semi-final, followed by the singles gold medal match.
We have tried to get a mix of regions on today. Of course, tomorrow we have no control over who ends up there. We get who we get. Traditionally, the singles match final in this competition has been a great contest. So, Toby Penyu, couple down, lining up. Got one of them and got the edge bowl across. Don't know whose bowl that was that moved, but it's one to Travis Moran, and he's got, what do you reckon, 75 centimetres to draw another?
He plays it confidently on the backhand.
Well, he
gets to the one of Toby Penyu. He might even roll it once or twice and make three.
Do you play that, or you just try and draw a second? That's the big question. I think you just draw for two. It's only worth another one, and you've played two good draw shots on that hand already. So he does draw another one. That'll be two. Get to 10. Close the gap.
Yes.
I do feel sometimes you singles, you're better off not being too greedy. Just keep your draw rhythm going.
Particularly in this format. I think maybe in the shorter formats where it's set play or something like that, you don't get too many opportunities to make a number. But in this, as you say, it's unlimited ends.
Keep scoring ones.
Well, I've said for a long time, Andrew, if you get one shot every end, you're a very big chance of winning the game.
Well, you score 21 ones, you will win. In this format.
In this format.
Travis has gone out on the windy side again. Not sure that wind is having as much effect as the players think it will.
It looks to be tricky, that hand, and particularly this direction, Andrew Lynn. We've seen a lot of bowls left high, but then also playing the same hand, perhaps overcompensating. Once the bowls do get across that centre line, they tend to run away from them. And being down as we are, this is the corner of the club. The wind might be a bit fluky, a bit inconsistent. Doesn't worry Toby Penyu, though. That's a great start. Tim Thorning's had another win. 21-7. So, for those on Thorning watch, he's off to an absolutely flying start. What did you do to the camera, Andrew?
Mate, I pressed the preset, which seems to have gone a bit screwy. We do have some preset positions on our camera, but they didn't seem to hold. It seems to have gone a little bit weird on me.
Lunchtime will give us an opportunity to
just do a little reset on some of things.
tidy up a few things, yes.
Trav, down, needs to probably score this end, I'd say. Good thing for him, that bowl's close enough to Jack High for him to play a confident drawdown. Just get the little sit on the inside. You are on the wider side, so you're more likely to get that sort of result. Unfortunately for him, still one to Toby. He has opened it up again, so Toby needs to add another one in. each after this one comes to rest. A little bit quick. Toby made sure he was there. Trav can play either draw now. He can actually just stick to that wider side that he has played already. Just needs to split the gap. Needs the edge.
And found it, though.
Oh, a little bit lucky, but I think that's good enough. Toby needs to respond now. Good thing for Toby is it's his toucher that's behind that bowl. The second wood now is the one straight behind the jack as we look at it. So he can play with confidence, knowing that if he gets a toucher, he potentially makes two. I don't know who gave the instruction. Travis has realised.
Well, he's got out of the way at the right time too. That's a cracking bowl there. Well done, Toby Penyu.
Is it one or is it two? Don't think he's got enough piece of it to make it two, but you might have a look. Always a good idea. If you're not 100% certain, throw that measure on it.
Yeah, wear the tape out was my advice when I started playing bowls.
Doesn't cost you anything to measure it. One shot. I think it was just the one. Should be 14-10. Well, lost the jack. Well, both of them roll the jack in the wrong spot. And the scoreboard on green says 14-9. So we'll leave that at that stage. I'll keep an eye on it, see what changes. See if two scores go on that. Well, it's 14-9 online, so that's what we'll stick with on our main scoreboard. That's what the players are being told after every end, so too badly down from Travis, but he hasn't quite sent that, so Toby still holding one. Not too badly down here from Toby. Penyu does want a little piece of the jack here, I think. Just going to slide past, so still that same amount of room for Trav to draw another shot, or to draw the shot. Don't know whether it's one or two at the moment. Is the slightly tighter sides that should hold fairly nicely for him. Yeah, it does. That's pretty good effort from Travis Moran. Gets the one. Breeze. He's veering a little bit there now too. But not as prominent at ground level as it is up on the flags. You can see the ringside flags not moving all that much. Toby just going to go right through to the ditch with that. It'll be important for Travis to add another shot here. So that's two for Travis at this point. Just holding its line. Speed's a bit much. It'll go through to the back. Right to the back. One more bowl to come. So chance for Travis Moran to just close this gap up. Holding possibly two. Just looking out the window at the live view with Toby standing on the centre line. Trevor's got the little slide, little fist bump there. He realises that slide was good enough. At least two, possibly three. Wait for the signal. Claire's got three. Scoring bats out though. Three shots. Just going to check something. Watch a couple of the replays here. a slight delay. We'll watch a couple of replays while the issue is sorted. On green.
All been resolved there. So, Mark is making sure that everything adds up. And so it's going to be 13 shots Trav Moran, 14 shots Toby Penyu. This is a ding-dong battle here.
And another change of tactics from Travis. Just caught himself out there with that opening bowl, though.
Yeah, so Matt back and a short jack this time. And Toby Penyu's jumped straight on.
Good thing for Travis, though, that Toby Penyu bowl's finished up pretty close to jack high, so should play with a lot of confidence. And he doesn't have that confidence on that bowl. Chance for Toby Penyu just to try and get a little bit of authority here. Add another one in. Put a little pressure back to Trav. A little bit of a high line here.
Probably timed it well with the breeze, though, Andrew. It has dropped off a little bit.
Well, I'm not convinced that breeze has a massive effect at ground level.
Particularly at this end, and this hand playing
Well, if you
protection from the club.
I just can't get it on the cameras quite at the right moment. If you just look straight down the ditch line, the flag sitting in the corners is not moving. Right above it is the flag pole, and the flags there are fluttering. So I just think that breeze is... This green's a bit lower level down than the other. You might have a bit more effect a couple of rinks over, but I just think this rink is slightly sheltered.
Toby's calling for that one to get down. He's tipped over.
Trav's bowl.
Shot bowl, Travis Moran there. So
It's one to Travis. Toby's got, well, he's got 3 seconds there. That's 3 good bowls, but Trav's got the shot. Trav's last bowl of this head. He needs to make this count. I reckon he needs to draw a shot. There is a chance here for Toby to play a little bit of weight, pop that bowl straight through the hole without the jack to make 3, even 4 with the stay. So Travis needs another one in that head. Wants this to run.
no jack now. Well, see, the hands went to his head, and it's at least one for Toby.
Well, he needed one in, but he didn't need to be narrow. So
Now, how does Toby Penyu make another shot here, Andrew Lynn?
backhand draw through his own. One roll out of either bowl on that outside. You get it on the inside. You just run in. You're not trying to do anything more than up and over.
I favour that is the best option.
You're not going quick at all. So it's a good solid draw if you hit it and stop. But he's not going the backhand. He's going the opposite way. He's going to try and draw around and beat Trav's touch on the outside. That's probably not a bad option as well. Less danger. You need to make sure you're out. Trav, get off the centre line. Good, thank you. And, well, has he returned the favour? Or has he been a little more lucky than Travis? Well, I think Travis thinks he's shot now. Or he's just pointed to it. No, he doesn't. He's pointed at Toby. Said, you keep the mat. You've got it. 15-13. Travis needs 8. Toby needs 6. 2 ends each can do it. So they're both very similar. And who did the draw? They should have put that quick game on here. We'd have been relaxing and trying to fix a couple of things. Good to get a good game of bowls. Toby, well, he's opened the gate here for Travis.
Well, commentator's curse, isn't it? We've got a good game on, and then the player does that for us. But the breeze has just gusted up again here, Andrew. Your corner flag is doing something now.
Well, there you go. I just saw Travis's shirt. It's got a little bit of a flap at the bottom of it.
A wrinkle in it.
Well, it's not too bad an opening effort on this, seeing Toby put his first bowl in the sump. Fairly tight line. Breeze should hold that up. Unfortunately for Toby, big overcorrection after putting his first into the beach. Trav, little correction here. Beat your own. He's done that. Well, maybe. It's 2 though. Hasn't done Toby any favours with where it's sat.
Tight line here from Toby.
Going to be underneath that shot bowl.
Underneath the lot.
And it'll run right away. 2 for Travis. Well, this is the time to make sure it counts. Just heap that number pressure on. Ideally a back-resting toucher, but yeah.
Only if you're as greedy as you are, Andrew Lynn.
Oh, I want to make sure I take every opportunity. And
well, you can see he's disappointed with himself there.
Oh, yeah, it should be. He would expect to draw a better one than that. He's just saying, well, yeah, it's a missed opportunity. Should have made that count. Should have been behind at worst. The whole point is you've got to make it where it makes it harder for your opponent or better for you, or both. And that's done neither. Hasn't blocked anything off. Hasn't added something for Toby to say, well, that's made it harder for me. Just go, well, Travis let me off the hook. Tight again. Can't get his own.
Got a chance to get all the way to the jack here, Andrew Lynn.
Flicked that one. And, well, got enough of it to turn it out, I think, to not count, but it's pretty close. One on the tape. Well, don't be greedy here, I think, is the clue for Travis. Possibly already 2, but just make sure it is. If you pick up a 3 bonus, if you just get the 2, well, that's got you back even, Stevens. You played 2 that counted with your first 2. Repeat one of those. Don't repeat your third.
Oh, there's a 2 here, and that's shootout first to 6.
In reality, all he's got to do is beat his outside bowl there. Pretty close to doing that. Needs to pull up. Good enough? Maybe, maybe not.
Toby was clapping it, and then he put the clap away. It might not have done enough. And now it is 3.
It's 3.
Well,
new leader.
For the first time since the first end, Andrew Lynn.
Yes.
We see Travis Moran. He picked up a 2 the first end.
And Trav, tactics changed again. Matt's up. And we want camera 1, position 1, which is not that.
That's okay. The jack's gone spilling into the ditch. Yeah, so Travis Moran, he picked up a 2 the first end. That was the last time he led, and that was 17 ends ago. So
Live scoring proves its value. I'll reset that now. Toby took the mat not all the way back, but he's made a fairly significant change from the length that Travis wanted. (16-15), first to 21, shots in excess of 21 do not count. If you see a score of 23 something in singles, we will be going through and chopping off 2 shots from anyone there, because in a 21 up you cannot score 23. Why is that important? Well, it comes down to margins at the end of the day for countbacks on position. You don't give someone the, you get if you're 17 and get 4, you rip yourself off the chance to get to 23 or 24, which the game is to get to 21. So if you're on 20 and score a 4, bad luck, you're only going to get one of them. Well, I think Toby might just have the advantage on this end, and Travis, yep, not one of his better ones, that one. This is the shot for sure. Drawn not quite a toucher. He's 2 or 3 balls short. Travis will stick to that same side of the green. A little bit of sting in this delivery. Wants it to run. Oh, he's short again. Don't think that's even second shot. Toby Penyu. Can't think really get the advantage here. He wants a third. Plenty of run on this. Turn his own over is not too bad. Going to run past. Oh, I don't know. Oh, thought it was closer to the other one. That's further to the way than his next closest bowl.
Yeah, I'm just going to look out the window there, Andrew, and see what I can tell our viewers. I'm not even sure he's got 2 there, Toby.
No, look, it's close for that second one near the tee, and Travis's bowl, the furthest left on your screen is Travis's closest, I think. On our angles, beats the front one. The 2 shorter Travis's. If Travis thinks he's only 1 down, he might have a crack at this, but he's taking a punt if he does. He does not want the jack to move back. He is just trying to draw. The danger if he tried to rip out that closest bowl, that he'd punch it onto the jack. Jack goes out of bounds, he's definitely 2 down, if not 3. And that's not too bad of an effort for Travis. That is 4th shot, I think. Marker thinks it's 1 Toby.
Wow.
Nothing on, backhand draw. If you happen to flop your own onto the jack, it shouldn't do any damage. But
and sneak past, beating any of those ones at the back. You're draw to the tee there, really, and 1 down's the worst possible result here, you feel, for Toby Penyu. But a safe draw shot.
I think 1 down for Toby here would be a flat-out disaster. It'd be a terrible bowl to give it away. He needs to stop, but he's not going to stop quickly enough. So think it's only one, but hard to tell.
Well, here comes Travis with the tape. And he's going to have a good... Yeah, this wing one, just looking out the window, looked better than I thought. And that is going to be number 2.
One to Toby and back to starting point.
16-16.
First to 5 wins. Jack just pulls up in the sand. Well, Travis, he's tried plenty. Not a lot has really worked. He has not been able to find a length to dominate Toby Penyu.
No, they've been pretty well matched. So it's going to be Jack on the tee. And Matt 2 or 3 metres up the line.
First bowl, 2 metres too long, or 2 metres and 1 centimetre too long, because it had a look and then went flop into the pit. Travis Moran, keep it on the green, you're holding 1. He's done that. You have just tuned in. You're watching the Junior Inter-Region. It's a 7-a-side championship. We have singles, pairs and fours disciplines being played. Each region side here is represented by 1 singles player, 1 pairs team, 1 fours team. Each of those disciplines playing off in their own sections. They are playing next to each other as much as possible on these rinks as a side. Tomorrow, though, we play off in the disciplines based on their results today. So, for example, Travis Moran or Toby Penyu may well be playing off in the gold medal band tomorrow morning. Both of them still could be. One of them may be playing for 5th to 8th, or in the bottom band, the 9 to 14. And that could mean that a region might have 1 in the gold medal band and 2 in the 9 to 14, or different ones. Each discipline plays off for their own medals, and the overall champion is determined based on points gained for finishing higher up in the discipline. So first place, for example, will get 20 points. Down to the last place will get a lot less than 20 points. Whichever one scores the biggest point score wins. And then we have a count back on gold and silver medals if 2 are equal. There's a bronze medal available for the disciplines and a gold and a silver, winner and runner-up in the champion region stakes. Who's holding out there? I think Toby probably close to shot with that one short on the right, although Travis Jack High might just have it. Did you see the indication there, mate? What do you reckon?
I saw that indication, Andrew. The indication of the market was that it's a measure. We do, I think I favour from the picture Toby Penyu, but
I did initially, and then I look and thinking, well, the Jack High bowl, Toby's trying to draw down to it. Don't know he's going to get there. One bowl left. We might see Travis Moran go for a little bit of aggression.
Well, there's a chance to sit the grey bowl at 2 o'clock out there.
Is he going to play inside out? No, he's not going to play inside out. You could play, your left-handed be his backhand, forehand. Deliberately tight across the head to try and get it.
Well, he's going it, but
no change. It was worth 2 or 3. It's 1 now to somebody. Toby's picked up the jack.
And he's booting his bowl up the green, so I'm going to say that's 1 to ACT. 1 to Toby Penyu. 17, Toby Penyu. 16, Travis Moran. Lunch is imminent. The finish of this game, though, well,
maybe it's not.
Maybe not. They've been well matched so far. I think it was a worthy risk there from Travis at last end. Pot that bowl out, make 2.
Well, he didn't make it worse. So really, I think it was the chance to play, and it might have been worth more than 2.
But yes, potentially at least a 3-shot swing.
You got to take chances when they present themselves, and you just got to sort out what is the best chance. And if you're attacking games, what you think's going to get you there, you use it. If you think you're better off just to keep your powder a bit dry, keep your rhythm going with the draw. It's knowing your own game. Travis Moran, very disappointed there that he was tight because he's got Toby Penyu fair on the flat surface, pushed him right up towards the jack. Misses that, Travis's shot, so it's a day where you just feel that Travis is not playing at 100%. Yet, he's just clawing in there, toughing it out, so the games where you don't feel at your best and you're struggling to get your grass and your weight and you still win, you come off with mixed feelings. Well, I managed to scrape a victory, but I don't really feel like I played well. Got the edge, run across. Yeah, don't. No, he's definitely not shot. Toby holding. Mark Clare says, yep, it's you. What do you reckon, Nick? Is he going to sit Travis's bowl? No, he's not. Well, he's going to sit his own bowl, stay jack high. 1 shot to Toby at this stage. It's, 35 centimetres short on that side, you reckon, Nick?
Was that roughly a rhetorical question, the last one, Andrew?
What's that? What do you think?
Yes.
You reckon
Is he going to do it? No, he's not. That's all right. No, well, I think you're about close there. And Travis, this is going to be in the argument as well.
Not quite. Oh, it's fallen out to make it absolutely sure, but I think he was still just a bit short. Do think for Travis, though, he's now got second and third. Important for Toby to get another one in that count area.
Well, he's on a better track here, Andrew. Turn through his own, get down to the jack, both really good.
Oh, he's going to have to grab hold of it, not slide away.
Well,
I think he's given it away. Well, Travis did that a few ends ago, so returned the favour, possibly. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure there. Can just see the bit of that head out the window. It's close. Bit of traffic in the way for Travis. Has he got more than 2 of the first 3 is a good question. Or has he got more than 1 of the first 3? It's an even better question. We'll find out. Possibly. He's going to line up backhand side, so I think somebody might have just walked behind the rink.
Trav just taking his time, as he's entitled to do. That's tricky out there when there is a thoroughfare behind the green. Taking his time to steady and compose himself. He hasn't cleared the front. What's he going to push up? Well,
that's his own. He's put his hand up, said sorry.
That's going to work for 2.
Sometimes you need a little bit of luck in your favour, and he's certainly got it there.
So perhaps a fortunate 2, but
well,
2 it is.
See the last of that bowl running in. Could not have got that any cleaner. Puts his own bowl rolled up. Hand goes up, says, "No, mate, I'm sorry about that." And promptly rolls Jack in the ditch. Toby is not quite on the tee. It's 1 mat short of being maximum. Well, the mat is on the tee, the back.
Well, he's trying to find a length to finish him off here now. You feel Toby Penyu. He did collect a 4 very early in the contest. It was the second end. He's picked up a 3 as well. But largely they've been trading, for Toby Penyu at least, he's been scoring ones. Travis Moran, he's had a 2, a 3, a 3, a 3. He's had a couple of scores. But for Toby Penyu, I'd love to find a length where he can finish him off here.
That's a great start from Travis, though. Right in the background here, just Anthony Brown, the local bowls coordinator, making an announcement. Big shout out of thanks to Anthony and the team here at Club Dubbo, West Dubbo Men's Bowling, or West Dubbo Bowling Club.
Well, great response there from Tobe.
But Anthony's done great work in organising this in the background. Shout out to Chairman Tony Spears as well. They do a fantastic job in promoting their club and sport. And of course, in around about 9 weeks, 8 weeks' time, massive event here, the $150,000 City of Dubbo International Fours.
And it's going to be beautifully called by Andrew Linders, I believe.
Well, I think we are going to be out here, special guest broadcasters. But huge event. Might be 1 or 2 spots still available.
Well, it's quickly become one of the premier events in the Bowls calendar. The richest fours event. And, well, why wouldn't you want to come out to Dubbo, play on these greens, enjoy the beautiful facilities, have a $10 schnitzel?
And there's a couple of hotels nearby, the All Seasons and the Acuna, that are operated by Club Dubbo. Very comfortable. And a very short stroll or roll away from the club.
Well, this is the championship conclusion, it feels like here. Both players have played some cracking bowls this end. Tit for tat.
You are interested in putting a team into the City of Dubbo International Fours and having your crack at the $150,000 in prize money, get in touch with Anthony here at Club Dubbo. Jump on the Club Dubbo website or look up City of Dubbo International Fours on the Google. It'll pop up. You jump on the back videos from Bowls New South Wales. You might even find some of those games. We broadcast it in partnership with Club Dubbo a couple of times. make a trip, come to the zoo. Travis Moran holding one. Just trying to dead draw in. Gone far enough across not to frame it up. So Toby Penyu, one down. Got second. Got to be a little careful though.
Nothing at the back for Toby.
I think Travis has actually got first, third, fourth and sixth. Third and fourth is enough for Toby to have to be a little careful.
Oh, yeah, I think he...
Forehand draw.
Forehand draw, a little touch on the jack's okay.
You've got that bowl that's close enough to jack high. You get a little flop off it. Be unlucky not to count if you happen to set that bowl. Get the one, you're back to 18 all. Travis is thinking, please miss, and I'm 19. I've got a two-shot advantage, which probably is his biggest lead of the match, two.
Yeah, just floated that one out. Probably a bit firm in the end.
So in singles, though, all you got to do is win that last end.
One shot it is. So Travis 19. Travis Moran 19 for Illawarra. Toby Penny 17 for the ACT. Well, they'll be cheering on their charges at Warilla, at Yass. And wherever you're watching around Australia or around the world, Nick Hind here with you. Andrew Lynn alongside me. He's driving today.
So far, anyway.
And he's driving, well, I'm going to say you're driving beautifully here, Andrew. Beautiful pictures here from Club Dubbo for round 2 of the Junior Inter-Region. This is the singles. And we're seeing a cracking contest here between two young guns who are at their just about their last junior event. And it's Travis Moran for Illawarra, 19 shots, leading Toby Penyu from the ACT, 17. It's been tit for tat, neck and neck the whole way. And you feel like Travis has this irresistible form at the back end of matches. We saw at the Australian Open. He was under so much pressure and found a way to win.
Not too badly pointed here. Well, you're holding two. They shouldn't be good enough to win the game. But strange things happen when you're getting into that little launch pad area. The opponent under a bit of pressure here, knowing you're down game. Do things tighten up, or do you just get hyper-focused on your result?
Well, Toby wants to grab the jack there. He's just going to slip past.
And I think it's still close to two. Yes, Claire Brown says it's two. Travis, he'll swap his hand over. He'll come onto this ditch side. Backhand for the left-hander. You want to get inside that last Toby Penyu bowl. So what he's trying to do, count and cover it up. He wants to get that third one in, just to say, well, you know what? That's not too bad a result. He's got the trail, got it across, still holding two, but it's a better one now.
Yeah, it makes it harder for Toby. This looks a pretty fair line, Andrew Lynn. What's his weight going to do for him? He's just a bit firm.
No, just that, yep. It just held its line with the weight. Oh, Trav, what do? You're holding game. Your opponent's on 17. He's very unlikely to get a 4 to go out this end, but you don't want to give him too many chances.
I think you put one on the tee here, don't you, Andrew?
Well, that's probably not a bad thing. Draw in between the tee and Toby's bowl to the back left. You draw a third shot, and you also have one that'll count if it's killed. Stay away from the shot bowl itself. Don't make a target. He wants this to swing. I actually think he's decided he wanted to cover those two at the back there. It's not a bad result. Covers the back corner peg.
What that says to me is that he was concerned about the jack getting spat out to the left. Claire Brown's all over it.
Well, is this the last bowl of this match?
Toby Penyu. He's picked the mat up. He's got a piece of the jack. Where's it going to go? He's gone with it. Toby's kept the match alive, and maybe he's made two.
Very close to it. Travis's last bowl might have covered up for the second one, but no. Claire's got two paddles out, I think.
Well, you can see why, though. Travis Moran wanted
one shot
only. You can see why Travis Moran wanted that corner covered. Because it would have been to Andrew Lynn had
he done what I said.
Yes. But a really composed display there from Toby.
It's hard work to play a bowl there when you know you're down game. You miss, you lose, you know that. It's not exactly what you want to be under the pressure of.
Matches are finishing up across the green, so as Andrew gives us the other angle, you can head to the Bowlslink results portal. That's results.bowlslink.com.au, or download the Bowls Now app.
Or click the link in the YouTube bio.
Andrew Lynn. Well, there you go. So, plenty of ways to see and follow along with your favourite players, your region. See how your teams are going. There's been some great contests, and we're enjoying bringing this one to you with Trav Moran leading by a single shot, first to 21.
I can't follow along my favourite player, mate. My favourite player is the Albatross.
And he's aged out a little while ago for this one too.
Yeah, he's just not eligible for this. He misses out by about
4 or 5 decades, doesn't he? More.
He's just a little bit more than 21. Just a few years. Yes, about 6 decades.
You can see Travis at the top of your picture there. He's urging that one up. Feels he's left it a bit short of a run. You know straight away, don't you?
Yeah, just feel it off the fingers. When you're playing reasonably well, or these blokes all the time. So just a reminder, the entries are now open for the state mixed pairs qualifying. And also for the rookies pairs qualifying, you will find a link in the description of this clash. Jump on into today. And if you are one of the rookies singles players who don't know anybody in your club that's a rookies pairs, you're allowed to enter with someone from another club. You've got to play in your own region. But if you are one of those singles players, don't despair. If you're in the rookies singles, go to your match and see who you're playing against. If someone you get along well with, you can enter with them. Because very conveniently, the rookies pairs entries close just after the rookies singles qualifying is played.
Well, looking forward to bringing you that later in the year, but Toby Penyu's put 2 in the sump here. Down 3, down game, and doesn't have the benefit of the last bowl, so needs this to be at least second shot to keep the game alive. So been a mighty performance by both these players. Toby has really taken it to young star Trav Moran. Doesn't want to leave this one short. It's so easy to do.
Oh, he's got to miss that one. And he's just got the edge of that bowl. Has it taken the brakes off on him?
Don't think it's going to do enough.
Claire says it's 2. Trav will come up and have a look, and Toby said that'll do it. Unfortunately for Toby Penyu, it's 2 shots to Travis Moran. And the Illawarra player will take a 21-18 shots victory. It's been a cracking game. Nick Hine, thanks for joining me.
No, been a pleasure, Andrew. Look forward to bringing you some more great coverage this afternoon, so make sure you stay tuned.
And who have we got the Savo?
All right, we've got Riverina Murray up against Greater Newcastle in the pairs. So
looking forward to that clash. Should be a beauty. We're scheduled to be back at, 2 o'clock? It's now 5 minutes to 1, roughly, so we may be on air a little bit early. Maybe. So keep an eye on. Don't forget, you can hit like and subscribe, get notifications, and you'll know when we go live. And until then, though, it's going to be a goodbye for now. As soon as I press the right button here, this one.